century. Wow, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Three and a half to go, first quarter. Now Jones. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 70 yards. And the Colts go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Next to score, Colts 7, Giants 0.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The tackle by Neville Gallimore. A gain of 4. It's now
Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing his Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
12 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
On play action, here's Dart. Robinson's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Dart. Now and it's intercepted at the goal line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now Jones going to change it up here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always rock in on this skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. back to throw again. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. Their first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right back to Tracy. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
13 yards on the play.
To throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. They'll hand it to Tracy. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On the give, it's Tracy. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, but it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. That one finds Pierce right side. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe they'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Second down in the yard.
A gain of 9.
They'll go again with Tracy. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing his dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On the run is Tracy. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. That is going to be a yard short. Needed 4 but got 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
He'll try and run for it. But he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
To throw his dart. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Dart. Touchdown, Giants! Rondale Robinson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are back within a score. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Giants 14,
touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And it's throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running left is Tracy. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To the air. Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors. 44 yards. And the Giants have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
All they just say is, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. It's tricky.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Well, he was good as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to have...
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go from Indy. Taylor to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it at the 30. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard
line. New York to the line. First and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Giants.
Going to the ground again on first. He is down to the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the
now Darts going to the air. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up their opening drive.
New York.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets in. The 2-4 try puts him in front by 1. 8-7.
To kick off for New York.
Gmen ready to send this away. Taylor to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
brings up second.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, hey, watch him do it. He survived outside, all from the music. Watch. They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a zone. This is a revelation. How to get it gone.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Jones setting up the play action. Buying some time left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Jones to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Throwing here, Jones. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. They'll be set up with a first and goal when we return. 8-7 the score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Here we go.
Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ready?
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion.
Panther 60, Panthers.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These T coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard. Taylor is fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
A little bit surprised the kicking team isn't out there. They're going for it. It's fourth and goal. There's They're going Taylor. And they turn it away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here. It's Tracy on 2nd down. They'll cobble together a yard there. Down by Rodney Thomas. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Third and 4 coming up now. Darts back to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these third downs.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go. Here's Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Off to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Rodney Thomas has got it. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Cowboy 80.
1st down throw by Jones. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Jones. This one's caught. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field. Now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Downfield, this is Neighbors. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Here's Tracy on first down. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 10.
Now Dart escapes the pocket. And they bring him down around the 34. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This one from 42 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Coming left is Tracy. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Here's Tracy once more. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Tracy. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3.
And on 3rd, here's Dodds. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. The give to Tracy up the middle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Back to throw, here starts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Darts out of the shotgun. Go right side is caught by Robinson. And they are on it and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. So now here's 3rd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. So first down from the 41. From the gun, Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor again. A second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Working quickly here. He's back to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. He gets here to the motion man. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll throw it. Has it down close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. This is Tracy. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6.
They run. Here's Tracy. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Has his man. It's Tracy. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
17 yards.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here he is to throw. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock for the timeout at least.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
And after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Jones running sneak. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Some good news, bad news on this call. Good news is he gets some positive yards. Stay ahead of the chains. Bad news, Kate, I really don't like that call, because that's another body blow, another hit on your quarterback.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
I'm in a tunnel,
see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Giants. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 67 yards. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking to throw, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Dart going to look to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd down and 6 now. It's a throw once more. Here's Dart. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants are back within a couple of the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 30 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Escapes the defender.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Ready up!
Throwing his Dart. They set up the bubble screen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll go again with Tracy. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They got to get to the 23 here on third. To throw now, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 31 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Giants 14.
touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
37-yard line.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
This second and 4.
At the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
on play action. Here's Dart. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go.
Here's Dart. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Giants, first down. First down and goal to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt. Riggs.
Now it's Tracy. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Dart. So no gain on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And
anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
50 yards.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
Giants 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Working out of the gun is Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy, 60 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready up! Let's go!
On the give, it's Tracy. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. 4 yards on the pickup.
Dart going to look to throw here. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the air, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Here's Tracy. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Dart. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Jackson now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they handled it. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. But he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Giants, first down.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And a strong run there as they'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. They juked him. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Left wing 19.
Looking to throw, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
On the run is Tracy. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
What is this? What was that? Are you kidding me?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 19, Tiger 19, 18, 18.
Throwing his dart. He finds his man Johnson. The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Dart. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
For the Giants field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw is Jackson. That's taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal, Baltimore.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they will take a knee here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here now, second and goal. Henry is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Here's Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. Connected with Johnson. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down and goal to go.
Comes Tracy. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go!
Right back to Tracy. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Third down and goal coming up here. Third down, here's Tracy. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on third down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.